Hey everyone, let's dive into the Los Angeles Dodgers and the huge offseason moves that could completely reshape the team heading into 2027. With the new collective bargaining agreement on the horizon, there's a lot of speculation about how the Dodgers will approach the free agent market and what steps they'll take to ensure that every piece they acquire now can be fully integrated before the rules change. While smaller moves like whether to bring back Miguel Rojas or Kick Hernandez have their place in conversations among fans, the real headline, the one that everyone is buzzing about, revolve around a player who could fundamentally impact the Dodgers' outfield and offensive lineup. That player, without question, is Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker's name has been circulating at the top of the free agent class for months, and for good reason. He represents everything a team like the Dodgers looks for in a player: youth, consistent offensive production, defensive versatility, and a clear trajectory of improvement that suggests he is entering the prime of his career. Los Angeles has some solid players in the outfield, but there are gaps in both consistency and power that have been apparent over the past couple of seasons. Take Oscar Hernandez, for example, who has shown flashes of brilliance in right field, but remains inconsistent at the plate and in the field. Then there's Andy Paz in center, whose contributions can fluctuate significantly from game to game, making it difficult for the Dodgers to rely on him as a foundation for their lineup. Adding Tucker into this mix provides not only a solution to these inconsistencies, but also injects a dynamic presence that can change the way pitchers approach the Dodgers' batting order. Looking at Kyle Tucker's recent performance, it's clear that even a season hampered by injury couldn't diminish his value as a player. He played through a significant injury in late June, which inevitably affected some of his statistics, yet his overall production remained impressive. If he had been fully healthy, his numbers could have been even more striking, further emphasizing why he is considered one of the top free agents available. Beyond raw statistics, Tucker's skill set is perfectly suited to the Dodgers system. He has a strong bat, excellent on-base percentage, and the ability to generate power in clutch situations, all traits that align with the Dodgers' offensive philosophy. The combination of his athleticism and his understanding of the game makes him a player who can seamlessly integrate into the team while immediately improving both offensive output and defensive reliability. One of the key factors making Tucker such a perfect fit for Los Angeles is the alignment of his contract expectations with the Dodgers' willingness to spend. While the price tag is significant, the Dodgers have a financial flexibility to invest in top-tier talent without compromising other areas of the roster. Unlike trades that require giving up prospects or key players, signing Tucker in free agency would allow the Dodgers to acquire a premier talent without major sacrifices elsewhere. This financial leverage, combined with Tucker's youth and durability, creates a scenario where both the player and the team benefit, making it a move that is attractive from multiple angles. Looking at the broader landscape of outfielders across Major League Baseball, the Dodgers roster has potential but lacks a definitive centerpiece in right field. Over the past few seasons, players like Oscar Hernandez and Michael Conforto have filled roles in the outfield, but neither has consistently delivered the level of production required to dominate games. Hernandez is a competent defender but often makes questionable decisions on the field, while Conforto, despite flashes of offensive talent, fell short in maintaining consistent performance, especially in high-stakes postseason situations. In contrast, Tucker has demonstrated a combination of reliability, skill, and potential that makes him an upgrade not just statistically, but also in terms of day-to-day game impact. Adding Tucker could also have ripple effects throughout the Dodgers lineup. With him in right field, the team can make strategic adjustments elsewhere, potentially moving existing players into positions where they are more comfortable or more productive. This flexibility creates a stronger overall roster and allows for better management of player workloads, especially over a long and grueling Major League season. The Dodgers could maintain core players like Andy Paz in center while allowing Tucker to occupy his natural position in right, optimizing both defense and offensive firepower. It's a rare scenario where a single acquisition not only strengthens one area of the team, but also improves the overall cohesion and performance of the roster. From a strategic perspective, Kyle Tucker also fits the Dodgers' vision for long-term success. He is young, entering his prime years, and has a relatively clean injury history. Even with a minor setback this past season, he played through it, demonstrating resilience and professionalism, qualities that any championship-caliber team values highly. A long-term contract would likely see him managing minor injuries more conservatively, ensuring that he remains productive throughout the season without compromising his health. For the Dodgers, this means acquiring a player who can contribute at a high level consistently, a factor that is often more valuable than short-term statistical bursts. In addition to the purely on-field benefits, Tucker's arrival would energize the fan base. Los Angeles fans are always looking for marquee signings that not only improve the team, but also generate excitement and anticipation for the upcoming season. Tucker represents that kind of player, someone who could be a cornerstone of the lineup while bringing an undeniable star power to the roster. For a franchise with championship aspirations, adding a player like Tucker sends a message both internally and externally. The Dodgers are serious about competing at the highest level and are willing to make bold moves to maintain their edge. When you break down his career, it's clear why Tucker is so highly regarded. He has consistently produced strong numbers in batting average, slugging percentage, and overall offensive contribution. Even in seasons where he faced adversity, his metrics remained impressive, showing that he is not only talented, but also adaptable and resilient. This combination of traits makes him an ideal fit for a team like the Dodgers, who need players capable of performing under pressure while also being integral to the long-term vision of sustained success. His skill set, work ethic, and professional approach create a scenario where the Dodgers not only fill a gap, but also add a player who can grow with the team and continue to elevate the roster in the years to come. Now, when we start looking at the Dodgers outfield as a whole, the addition of Kyle Tucker becomes even more intriguing. The team has a foundation with players like Andy Paz in center field and Oscar Hernandez in left, but right field has lacked a true, game-changing presence. Over the past couple of seasons, the Dodgers have experimented with different configurations, trying to find the right balance between defensive reliability and offensive output. While Hernandez has had moments of brilliance, his decision-making in the field has sometimes been questionable, and that's where Tucker's skill set immediately stands out. He is not just a hitter. He's a player who can cover a lot of ground, track balls effectively, and provide the kind of defensive stability that allows other players to focus on their strengths without worrying about gaps in the field. Imagine a lineup where Tucker steps into right field while Paz holds center and Hernandez takes left. This alignment immediately strengthens the Dodgers defensively while also allowing the team to maximize their offensive potential. Tucker brings consistent contact, power, and the ability to get on base in high-leverage situations, something the Dodgers have been searching for to complement their existing stars. Beyond that, his presence forces opposing pitchers to approach the Dodgers differently. With Tucker in the lineup, the team gains a legitimate middle-of-the-order bat who can shift the dynamic of an inning in a matter of at-bats, creating opportunities for runners and putting pressure on defenses in ways that Hernandez and Paz, while talented, have struggled to consistently replicate. Another factor that cannot be overlooked is Tucker's age and career trajectory. He is young, still developing, and entering what many would consider the prime years for a professional baseball player. This timing aligns perfectly with the Dodgers' strategy of building a team that can compete at a championship level not just for a single season, but for multiple years into the future. His relative lack of a significant injury history makes him an even more attractive target because the team can reasonably expect him to perform consistently while minimizing the risks associated with long-term contracts. Even in a season where he dealt with an injury, he continued to contribute at a high level, proving that he can handle the rigors of a full major league schedule and still deliver production. The Dodgers also have the financial flexibility to make a move for Tucker without compromising other parts of the roster. Unlike trades that require sending away top prospects or existing talent, signing Tucker in free agency allows Los Angeles to acquire a premier player without giving up long-term assets. This is crucial because it preserves the integrity of the team's development pipeline while simultaneously strengthening the current roster. A move like this is rare in baseball today, where top-tier talent often comes with significant strings attached, whether it's multiple players, draft picks, or other future considerations. With Tucker, the Dodgers have the opportunity to secure a cornerstone player while maintaining control over other key aspects of the team. From a strategic perspective, Tucker's signing could also influence the way the Dodgers manage their roster throughout the season. With him in right field, there is greater flexibility to optimize lineups based on matchups, manage player workloads to reduce fatigue, and even make minor adjustments in defensive positioning without sacrificing overall performance. The ability to rotate players strategically, knowing that Tucker provides a reliable presence in the outfield, opens up new possibilities for in-game management. This kind of versatility is invaluable over a 162-game season, where even small advantages can translate into significant wins over time. There's also a psychological and cultural element to consider. Bringing in a player like Tucker sends a strong message to both the team and the fan base. It shows that the Dodgers are serious about competing at the highest level and willing to make bold moves to maintain their edge. For players already on the roster, it raises the level of competition and sets a higher standard for performance. For fans, it generates excitement and anticipation, signaling that the organization is committed to winning and building a team capable of contending for multiple championships in succession. Tucker is not just a player. He is a statement, a signal of intent that resonates throughout the entire organization. Looking at the broader context of Major League Baseball, landing a player like Tucker could shift the balance of power in the National League. With the Dodgers' core already strong, adding Tucker provides an additional layer of depth and explosiveness that makes them even more formidable. Opponents would have to adjust strategies, rethink pitching rotations, and account for a player capable of changing the course of a game in a single swing. This kind of impact is rare, and the Dodgers are in a unique position to capitalize on it, particularly given their financial resources, organizational stability, and track record of maximizing player performance. In terms of historical comparison, you can look at other teams that have successfully acquired young, high-potential outfielders and see the ripple effect on both offense and defense. Players who combine talent, athleticism, and a strong work ethic have the ability to elevate not just themselves, but also everyone around them. Kyle Tucker fits that mold. He is a player who can adapt to the Dodgers system, thrive under pressure, and continue to grow over the next several seasons. This makes him not just an addition, but a strategic cornerstone that could shape the team's trajectory for years to come. And it's not just about what he brings to the field. Tucker's approach to the game, his consistency at the plate, and his ability to stay healthy while producing make him a rare commodity in today's game. Teams often struggle to find players who can combine offensive production with defensive reliability and durability. Tucker offers all three in one package, which is why the Dodgers' interest is so logical and why analysts consistently predict that he is most likely to land in Los Angeles. The fit is natural, the timing is right, and the potential upside is enormous. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers have been swirling about Paul Goldschmidt's sudden departure from St. Louis, and now the murmurs appear to have solidified into reality. The star first baseman is reportedly set to join the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sources close to the situation suggest that the deal, still unofficial in the eyes of many, could signal a seismic shift in the balance of power across Major League Baseball. Goldschmidt, a perennial all-star and one of the most consistent hitters of his generation, has long been synonymous with the Cardinals lineup. His tenure in St. Louis has been marked by standout performances, clutch postseason appearances, and a leadership presence that extended far beyond the diamond. Fans in the Midwest are reportedly reeling, with social media channels flooded with disbelief, nostalgia, and the occasional skeptical hot take about whether the move could truly happen. Los Angeles, meanwhile, seems poised to bolster an already formidable roster with the addition of Goldschmidt's bat. The Dodgers have been quietly assessing their options, and insiders hint that adding a player of Goldschmidt's caliber has long been on the radar. While the front offices remain tight-lipped, speculation has reached a fever pitch, fueled by unnamed sources who suggest that the contract details are in the final stages of negotiation. Rumors point to a multi-year deal, though exact figures remain a closely guarded secret. The implications for both teams are immense. St. Louis would lose a cornerstone of their lineup, leaving questions about who can step into the void both offensively and in the clubhouse. Meanwhile, Los Angeles could be on the verge of creating a lineup that combines homegrown talent with elite acquisitions, a blueprint that has historically brought them both regular season success and playoff runs deep into October. Analysts are already debating how this potential acquisition could reshape divisional dynamics, impact pitching rotations, and alter postseason predictions. As the story continues to develop, fans are left to wonder, is this the dawn of a new era for the Dodgers, or a shocking farewell to a beloved Cardinals legend? One thing is certain, wherever Paul Goldschmidt lands, the baseball world will be watching closely, dissecting every rumor, every whisper, and every hint of confirmation. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.